Welcome back to Football Kings. It's Saturday, and the first couple games have been played. City won like I expected, but not in the way I expected them to win. And what other game surprised me? I was shocked that Fulham beat Spurs, but then in that game,
Not,
Spurs,
I'm
it looked
not
like they were
shocked.
going to
I'm
come
not.
back in that game, but they ultimately could not. Nice goal from Kudus. Brentford, I was not surprised by Brentford. Brentford, I knew they were going to beat Burnley, and they did so comfortably, 3-1. Sunderland,
3-1.
Bournemouth. That was a bit of a surprise, but
I expected
Sunderland,
a
we
draw. A
expected
2-2,
you expected
2-2
a draw,
draw.
but I think I was the one that said Sunderland would win because I don't think Bournemouth would. I think I actually got even the scoreline. If I'm not, I might check. Maybe I said like a 2-1 or something like that. But that specific game ended up being 3-2 Sunderland. I said 2-1 in my prediction, 2-1 Sunderland, but the
Mm,
game ended up being 3-2. And then for City
mm,
Leeds, which was the unexpected, the unexpected like outcome for me. I expected City to win, but not in the way they
mm.
won. I didn't expect them to struggle
What
this
were what
much.
what were-
But
what were you expecting?
remember, I said during the prediction stream that it was going to end 4-0. Like City were just going to
Mhm.
beat,
Nah,
Leeds.
they were
And
they
no,
were
but
lucky. They were
but to be
lucky.
honest, in the first half when they scored the 2 goals, you kind of felt like City were on top of things, right? But at halftime, changes happened. Nonto left.
Mm,
I think Nonto was one
mm.
of the guys that came off at halftime and one other person, and then things just
Yeah.
turned around in that second half,
It was a
and
different second half was
it just
different.
it just became a whole thing. And Leeds could have gotten a draw in this game, but Foden
Mm,
found a way.
mm,
Foden found a way through a crowded box, scored, and
mm.
3-2. So City still have 3 points. I know people are like City, lucky City, lucky City. They still have three
I'm not
points.
I'm not convinced. I'll be
What is this
honest with you.
convince,
And
convince,
that
convince,
and
convince,
no,
convince that
Kingsley,
you keep saying?
a convincing performance is when you play a team that is in the relegation zone as a title contender, you dispatch them properly, convincingly. Do you get what I'm saying? Arsenal will not play Leeds at home. They were at the Etihad, they were not in Leeds' house. Arsenal will not play Leeds in the Emirates and not beat them. They played Leeds. It was 4 something, 4-1 or so. I can't remember the score. But it was a
You
convincing.
beat
So
them, yeah.
see,
It was a convincing win, yeah.
beat them properly. Like
Mhm.
these are the games that
You
now
should pick up
we
points. Should not be difficult for you
yes,
to pick up points.
yes, yes, we've said okay, it's even
Yeah,
5-0.
5-0,
And we
5-0, yeah.
yeah,
I
we've,
remember.
we've said that City are they are good at home. Away they struggle, right? To Leverkusen in Champions League, they just lost at home 2-0, right?
Yes.
Today again, Leeds scored them 2 goals. There's something wrong. I know
Mhm.
you say, oh, but there's something wrong. They've in 2 games, and Guardiola, rightfully so. Maybe there's a reason why him and Haaland had that whatever they had right on the sideline, on the touchline. They might argue that there's nothing there, but there's something there, right? They considered 2 goals. Today again, they just skipped over the line. They considered 2 goals, right? Remember when before Liverpool went on this their ridiculous losing run?
Yeah.
Those were the signs that were showing where you score and those other people scored you back. Do you get
Yeah.
there? You
And
manage
then
to get
last
away.
minute, you managed to get away.
Yes, you
That's
don't want
literally
to
how
be
we
in that
started the season. We
position.
started the season
Yes,
that way and it became worse.
yes. And you talk
Yeah.
about
It's a slippery slope.
City has lost 2 games on the bounce.
Yeah.
Do you get the one before Leverkusen? Who did they lose to? Forgotten who they lost to.
No, did
The
they lose
Premier
their
League.
last game? Did they lose their
They've
last
lost two
game?
games. Yes, they've lost 2 games. They lost away. They lost away to Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle
Yeah,
beat
they
them.
lost away to Newcastle. Yeah.
Exactly. They lost
2-1.
to Newcastle. They
Yeah.
lost to Leverkusen. And
Yeah.
this Leeds match, to be
They
honest,
found a way.
you should be beating
But
Leeds.
let's press pause and talk
Mm,
about something.
yeah,
It's not if you lose, it's how you
mm,
lose. Because
true.
at the end of the day, we're not expecting a team to come into the season and get 100% and win all their games.
Exactly.
There
Yeah.
might be some games you lose one, you lose two, but
Mm,
losing one game, losing another game, but not losing like
mm,
they're not like losing 3 games straight or 5 games. They're not on a losing
yeah.
streak. And if
Strict.
you see
No,
the,
no, no.
the games they are losing,
Yeah.
Apart from the Leverkusen game where it's like it's Champions League, anything can happen, in my own opinion.
Yeah.
Right? Teams can come and just you can just go either.
Mm.
But losing at St. James's Park
Mm.
2-1, I don't really
They
think.
scored them 2 goals again.
Right?
So
Yes,
in the
but they,
last
they
three
lost
games, they've
two. They
conceded
lost
two
2-1.
goals.
They lost 2-1 at St. James's Park. It's a tough
Mm.
ground to play, anyways. Right? That could have
Mm.
been a ground that Arsenal could have lost. That's the ground that
Mm.
Arsenal could have drawn. That's the ground that even
Mm.
Liverpool went to, and we could have drawn. Right? If not because of Rio. So I can
Mm.
understand that. I know Liverpool is not a good comparison in terms of like bringing
Mm-hmm.
it, talking about it, but I'm just trying to say St.
Yeah.
James's Park is a tough ground. The way City they are losing, they're not losing
But
yet
Kingsley,
in
I
a
will
way
tell
where
you
I'm
something. I
concerned
will
about
tell you.
anything.
I will tell you something. Hmm?
Mhm.
Which you should know. People go to St. James's Park and struggle. Do you know that City actually get a lot of wins at St. James's Park?
They do. They win at St. James's
Yes.
Park. They do.
So why didn't they win this year? I'm
They
not
do.
convinced about them. I'll be honest with you. I'm
Mhm.
not. Like SSB said, it says City is not sustainable,
Mm.
right? It's not
Well,
sustainable,
when we started having these conversations, you guys were
right?
saying, "Oh, this is just like you guys were saying this is just a team that Haaland is
Mm,
carrying. This is a team that
mm-hmm,
Haaland is. If Haaland doesn't score, nothing will
mm.
happen in this team."
Odin scored two
Haaland did
goals
not.
today, right?
Haaland did not score today,
Mm. And it
right?
looked
So,
like a struggle.
well, to me, it was not a struggle. In the first two goals he scored was not a struggle. City were on top in that game. That first half was all City. If you watch that
I
City
would
Leeds, we
the
can all
reason,
agree that that
yes,
first half was all
yeah,
City. And
yes,
yes,
well, us,
Leeds they
yeah.
showed more spirit and they came into the game. It's
Mm,
football. If you switch off, it's
mm-hmm,
the Premier League. It's a very competitive league. If you
yeah.
switch off, anything can happen. Teams can get back
Who
into
do
the game,
who
right?
do they
So,
play next? I'm
so at the end
curious.
of
Let
the
me see
day,
the City.
at the end of the day, I just feel like yes, it was not a convincing win.
Kingsley, the
Leeds
signs
needed
are already
Leeds
there.
Leeds. I don't think it's.
Nah,
I think we're,
I'm
we're
not. No.
overreading. I think we're
Their
overreading
next.
into this.
Let me. No, I'm you. No, see, Kingsley.
I think we're reading
I'm
too much
looking.
into this.
I'm looking at it from a manager's perspective
Mm.
because I don't just watch game as a fan. When you analyze game, 3 games ago they considered 2 goals.
If Haaland doesn't score,
Last
there are
game,
people. Let me just answer
la,
AB. If
yes,
Haaland doesn't
no,
score, we were saying nobody will score for them. But Foden
Foden scores.
scored,
He started
Guardiola
scoring.
scored.
Yeah,
There,
yeah,
there are other people that are scoring apart from Haaland, right? It's not
yeah,
like if Haaland doesn't score, the team is just entirely
mm,
crippled. We saw that today.
yeah, yeah,
Haaland did not score. He didn't even have any clear chance to score, but
yeah.
still, they found a way over the line.
The Foden's first goal could have been Haaland that scored that. If
It could have
Foden
been
didn't jump
Haaland
in,
if Foden
Haaland
didn't touch
would
it.
Haaland will score because
True,
Haaland
true,
was at
true.
his back. That ball was
Yeah,
not even for Foden. It
it was
was
for
for
Haaland,
Haaland.
but Foden
He
just
just
touched it. Yeah.
jumped in, right? And it's good
Okay.
as he scored because if he did not score, that would have
Mm-hmm.
been another issue because that ball was not even meant for him. Do you get?
Fair
So we
enough. Fair
can
enough.
we can say that
Mm-hmm.
3 games ago they considered 2, right? Two games ago this week they considered 2.
Mm-hmm.
Today they considered 2. In the
Mm-hmm.
space of 1 week, they've considered 6 goals.
Mm-hmm.
As a manager, that is an issue. That is an issue.
Mm.
It is an issue. Now, let me tell you their next 2 games. That's why I'll tell you that I'm not convinced about it. And you will start to I will clip it up and mark it that I said it, right? They are playing next, they are playing Fulham and they are playing Sunderland. Can they beat Sunderland playing? If it was Sunderland they play today, they can never win with the way they played, especially that second half. They used their full defense. Gadio was there. The other guy was like, it's different when you say,
Mm.
like for Chelsea, when we played Sunderland, I can tell you the reason why we lost. I can tell you the reason clearly. I'm not convinced about the defense.
You didn't use your full defense.
Tosin. Tosin was the one. Remember, Tosin was caressing Bobry, was caressing the striker.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? But they
If you use
used
your
their
full,
full.
if you use your full defense, they won't have
Why
won you
if we
guys.
use, they won't have won us. They won't have won us. I can tell you this now. If that's what I keep saying. Fafana and Chaluba can stay, especially Fafana can stay fit. Two of them play together. we will not those 2 goals we considered to Sunderland, will probably not concede them. But you can see that City, they use 2 of their main centre backs. So it's not even from the defenders. It's the structure of the team that the issue is from. Because you can't tell me they they've been okay, they've been good. If you ask me, they've been good before the last 3 games. They've been okay, they've been good, right? But the last 3 games, I watched the Newcastle one. What would you say about their performance?
The Newcastle game,
It wasn't good.
yeah, it was not the best. It
Le-
was not the best.
Leverkusen, you can argue that, oh, they used them, they didn't use
They
Haaland, they
didn't use
didn't
their
use
main. They didn't use their main
they
guys
didn't
for
use their main.
Leverkusen.
Okay, but you can now say that
Hmm.
maybe their second team is not just good enough, which is
Prob-
a problem.
probably, probably.
Yeah,
Their depth,
problem.
the squad
It's
depth is
not
not
good. It's
it's
not
not that
good.
good. It's like
It's
you
not
go from
that level.
almost like they go from elite to average. Real, the drop is
From
just too
you,
much
thank you. You go
in
from
that
you
position,
go from
in the
you go
positions
from eight, you go from an 8 out of 10 to a 5.
to a 5. Yeah, the drop is too
That's
much.
their, that's their second
Could
team,
be.
which is not good. You talk about Arsenal's second team, which is Arsenal is going from a 9 to a
To like
7
to
or
like a 7.
7.5. 7.5. Do you get what I'm saying? That drop is not
Mm.
bad. You can even argue that Chelsea would go from an 8 to maybe a 7 or 6.5. Let's say 6.5. If Tosin
Ye-
is there,
Yeah.
6.5.
Well,
Do
Tosin is
you
like
get,
a
because
5.
Tosin,
To be fair, Tosin is like a 5.
yeah, but if you add other people, maybe that score will come up a bit. Do you get, let's say 6.5? I hope I can get that brother out of the team. So what I'm saying is,
Hmm.
so okay, the Leverkusen game showed their second team is not at that level, right? But today it's against Leeds.
Mm. Okay, can we say that? Can we just, guys, hear me out, right? Say Tosin is a
Maybe
4.
status is a 4.
You guys hear me out, right? I understand what
Yeah,
everybody's saying, and I agree
yeah,
with most of what you guys are saying. Like conceding
yeah.
3 games back to back is not a good sign.
Mm,
In fact, it's the
mm.
sign that my team was showing
It's
before
a
we before
structural
it's a sign that
failure.
my team
It's a
showed before we entered
sickness.
this crisis,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But can we also just look at it from the angle that the league this season is just harder? Teams are just more
See,
competitive. Can
the
no?
league
Can
is
we just
harder.
You get what I'm
It,
saying?
we
Can
can
we
agree,
just
but
understand that teams
that's
are
not
just
the
more
fault of,
competitive? They will not just give you
yes,
that chance. They will
yes,
make
but
sure
that's,
for example,
yes,
Leeds in the reason why I'm saying this is Leeds in the first half, they were
yeah.
ass. Let's be
They were
honest.
not good.
They were ass.
They were not.
They could not
They
play.
were
It was
not
all
competing.
City. They could
They
not
did,
move that ball from their out of
the
their half.
respect, the respect they gave City was much.
They could not move the
In the
ball
first
out of
half.
their half.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
halftime, coming into the second half, and the subs came in. Yes, Leeds came out. They played
mm,
whatnot. I agree, but
yeah.
I feel like, don't you feel like the league is more competitive? Toby said,
Instantly,
"Hell no." Which league are you watching? You
the
don't think
league
so?
is
But
the
look at the
league.
points. Look at the points,
No, no.
though.
The
Look at
league
the
is
spread of the
competitive.
points.
Yes, the league
Only
is the
Arsenal
league.
is
You
running
can,
away with it in terms of points. But look at from number 2 to like number 12, number 13. Look at the spread of the points. It's almost like a one game.
the league is competitive. Yes, I
Mm.
agree. But that said, you want to win the title. There's a level of performance and level of that you must show. The only team that is showing that this season, and I don't know if they will show it till the end, is Arsenal. The rest, he said, for me, I would be looking at the positive for City, and it's that they can win games without Haaland scoring. That's a big. Okay, I agree. I like that comment too.
But
Fox is
that's
actually
what
right.
I said. You guys are funny on this live. You guys just have an
You actually
agenda
said
against me. All the Arsenal fans, I said Arsenal fans, all the Chelsea fans
that.
have an agenda
No,
against me on
no,
this
no,
live.
no. But no, no,
What
no.
did I say that is so different from what
You said
Foxy
that.
just said?
No, you
Foxy
said
just
that.
paraphrased what I said.
You said that. Yes, we agree. But I'm trying to explain to you the reason I said I'm not convinced.
Okay,
Right?
fair enough.
I'm not
Fair enough.
saying we can look at the positive. That's okay that they won. Good. Somebody else can score. But I'm not convinced in the sense that can they put on a challenge to Arsenal? No, they can't.
Mm.
They can't. Do you get?
So
They,
okay, finish what you're saying. Finish what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
they can't.
Mhm.
Arsenal will probably play Chelsea tomorrow. They beat
Mhm.
Chelsea. They move. they move 7 points clear. Do you get what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, they lose, which they can't
Mhm.
lose. Do you get what I'm saying? It will be 3 points, but that doesn't change anything.
Mm.
Do you get? It's a hard ground they are
I
coming
get
to.
what you're saying. With what AB is
Mm.
saying, AB is talking about the competition in the Premier League. You know,
Mhm.
he's saying Liverpool are in relegation. Are in relegation. That is debatable. City are not in a great form. Arsenal depends on set piece, who is really fighting for the title. AB is still on the whole Arsenal is rubbish and doesn't really believe in Arsenal's playing style. But the
No, but
evidence is there,
they
AB.
play
The
they score
evidence is
from set
there.
piece and open play.
They still
No, they are
score.
balanced. They are
They'll still win
balanced.
games.
In
But
fact, if you ask
it's
me, Kings,
arguable. It's arguable.
if
But
you
they
ask
still
me,
win games
if you ask me, it's better to have that tool of set piece in your pockets
just
and
in
you can
case.
score from open play. Yes, they
Yeah.
can score from open play.
So
People just
even if people
I,
sit back against them, they'll still score you
it
because of
doesn't
those set
matter. Yeah,
pieces.
so you sit back, you
It
want to build
helps.
a wall, you have one set piece chance, you score. What that does is that team would
Force
come
them to
out.
come out and play.
Yes, and
And
that
you get
makes
a
the game
chance to score
interesting,
more.
right?
But
I've,
at
I've
the end of the day,
listen, I've played a game where I've coached a game where I lost 5-3, but I will tell you that we were playing this team, like playing them. Talk about playing. These guys could not. We played them shaggy, right? They had the first chance to come in my box 18. They scored me. I was like, oh my god, am I dealing with Arsenal now? What's happening here? Do you get what I'm saying? The next 10 minutes, they come out again, set piece
mhm,
again, they score me 2-0 down. I'm like, we're playing well, but we're conceding, right? My
mhm.
team had to, these people scored me. Kingsley, I'm not saying they told me. They scored me 4 set piece. 4 of the goals came from set piece. I ended up losing 5-3. So you need to, and my team too is also good in set piece.
What is
I didn't
AB's
know,
agenda? What is AB's
right?
agenda against set pieces? I don't get what AB's agenda is against set pieces. I feel like AB you're expecting a particular style of play. Like football is not only about open play. Set piece is part of the game. So
No,
if somebody is really
it's the
great at
same.
set piece
Yes,
and they can
yes.
still score you from
If
open
it's
play,
if
how
it's
does that
not
not
part
make
of the
them a
game,
strong
why would
team?
they give corners? Right? Corners
It's
are
part
there
of
to
the
be
game.
scored.
If I can score you
Yes,
from corner, if I can score you
yes.
from dead ball
Free
situations, then
kicks.
on
Yes,
free
it's
kicks,
part of the
then
game,
it's
right?
not part of football. If I can score you
I
from
remember
there, then prevent me from
this
scoring.
thing.
Defend well.
This
Defend
thing
those
we
things
remember.
well.
The problem. I think towards this era, in the last let's say 5-10 years, I don't know if it's up to 10, but the amount of free kicks, people that score free kicks, I don't know if you guys will agree with me, has reduced
Mm,
almost to zero. People don't score free kicks anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? More than 10 years ago, you talk about maybe 2010 onwards.
mhm,
There are then Chelsea even used to complain we don't have a set piece taker. But
mhm.
there's a probability that Drogba takes four set pieces. He'll probably score one.
Like
Trent.
free kick.
Trent is an example. You give Trent
Mhm.
four free kicks, he'll probably score one.
Yeah.
Do you get? But there were days where we had guys that if you give them two, they will score one.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I think those, I don't know, the league has kind of the era we are now is more or less like free kicks. People are not people are scoring free kicks. Don't get me
So
wrong,
that means
but it's not like before.
Foxy is agreeing with what AB is saying. The league is
Yeah,
competitive now, not because the standard is higher.
yeah.
It's because the teams that were very, very
Better
good are
before
not
and not
as
as
good.
good.
They are
Exactly.
inconsistent. So I guess
It's
that
the
aligns
same
with
thing
what AB
with
is saying about
yeah,
the league being competitive.
yeah,
So that means
yeah.
I'm still not wrong in saying the league is competitive. I guess I'm wrong
It's
in the
not. No, it's not.
I guess in
The
the aspect of me
standard
saying the
of the
standard is
big
higher,
teams has
it's has
reduced.
reduced. So the
Yes.
big teams are not as good as you know that you expect them to be. So ABC, my agenda is you guys call them the best team in Europe, and I'm saying a team that depends on its defense and set pieces cannot be the best team in
And
Europe,
not
and
be
it's a
the
sign
best.
of a weak league.
You know the funny thing, Bayern
AB,
Munich.
wait, but you say it's a sign of a
After
weak
that,
league. You let's
after
look at La Liga. AB
let's not go there. If you
is
don't
La
even
Liga.
say
If you
weak
call
league.
the Premier League a weak
Eh,
league, then what would we call La Liga? What we call the Dutch league? What we call those other leagues?
the general standards of football has dropped. That's what I think. That's what I think.
But okay, okay, fair
The
enough.
general
I
standards
don't want
of
to get into
football.
all that. I don't want to get into
Yeah.
all that debate on the standard of football
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like
Kingsley,
it's
if you
normal
ask
for
me, yeah.
for I just feel like the spread of players as it's just spread
Mm,
across. Some big
mm,
teams now have average players. Some good players are now in like
mm.
smaller teams. It's just spread across. It's not like the
Yeah.
big teams are
Yeah.
collecting all the great players like some Galacticos types or
Yeah.
some Infinity
Yeah.
Stone type things. So it's just like it is what it is, right? We're dealing with it as we're seeing it, and it almost feels like we're going through that kind of like some teams are going through some transition period where there's some
Mhm,
teams are coming off the dominant years, and some teams are
mm,
going through a whole transition, while some
mm,
teams are looking solid. And you have to
mm,
admit that whether you like set pieces and the defensive solidity from Arsenal or not, they are a
mm.
very, very strong team. They are a
Okay.
team
I
that
have
is
a
entering
question. Yeah.
they're entering that part
Yeah.
of their journey where this team can win multiple trophies. If they lock
Mm.
in, they can win multiple trophies and take it over the line. And this is not
Yes.
propaganda. They are showing the
Yes.
signs.
Yes. Yeah. I like this comment from Foxy, which is a very good point. We should talk about Newcastle losing to Marseille, Chelsea drawing to Karabakh, Liverpool losing to PSV, City losing to Leverkusen. Did they lose to Monaco? Or they
Yeah,
drew to Monaco?
they,
They lost to
I think
Monaco.
they lost to Monaco, right?
Did
I
they?
think
No, I don't think
so.
so. I don't think
They did
so.
not
No.
lose. Okay, I can check
They
that, but
drew.
keep on
I
talking.
think they drew. But Spurs, they lost to. I think Spurs lost to Monaco, lost to whatever team. See, that's an example of inconsistency with the top team. Now, if you go back, if we go back 15 years ago, right, and we were to say before the league started with all confidence, even more than 15 years ago, he said, guys, on United under 18 beat Liverpool 7-0, slot out. Chevy, you've come. We know you
Keep
are
saying what
here.
you were saying. Keep saying what you were
Yeah.
saying.
So I've even he's threw me off guard. City drew with Monaco, but really poor. Um, well, I've forgotten my train of thought now. Okay. So if we go back 15 years ago, let's say 15, that's 2015. Yes, that's it. But 2015 was when the issue started. We started to see these issues of the big teams started to shake. Let's go back. Let's say 17. Let's go back 18 years ago. Let's go back 18 years ago. Right? You can say that you can beat with your chest and say top four or top six will be this, and you will not have any mid table team in that top six. You boldly say United will be there 18 years ago when them Sir Alex was still there. United will be there, Chelsea will be there, City will be there, Arsenal will be there. Arsenal too were inconsistent at that time. Um, and probably you could even throw in Spurs and Liverpool. Liverpool, their form were dwindling them, but you are not, but you are kind of sure of those big teams. And when those top four teams, top four, um, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, because what Arsene Wenger too was good at beating teams, right? Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U, and maybe Man City. Do you get when those four teams played people, right? You, in fact, if we were to do probability, those small teams did not have a chance. They did not have a chance. Do you get? But now the bigger teams are now very, like what Foxy is saying, inconsistent, like extremely inconsistent. And you can also argue that the smaller teams have actually gotten better because now they have more access to money and they are making wise decisions in terms of buying of players. An example is Sunderland. You saw what
Mhm.
they did in the transfer window.
Yeah.
Bobby has come on, Brobby has come on and giving them no joke. He's giving them more than 10 points this season, just coming up from the bench. Where did he come from? Ajax. 11 years ago, how many years ago was Sunderland buying players from like Brobby was a good striker at Ajax,
Mhm.
right? Did they have access to buy those type of players? You can argue probably yes and no. Now they have access to. right? He came on, he scored the equalizer for us against Arsenal. He came on, he scored the winner for them against Chelsea. He came on today, scored the winner again against Bournemouth. And there's one other game, 10 points off the bench. So the smaller teams have become good. But the biggest problem is when the smaller teams become good, I'm going on SSB's points, the bigger teams too need to improve the standard. When you have one free kick, you score. You say you are parading talents. Let the talent show. These days, but I don't want to bring Liverpool into. I don't mean to drag your name in, but I just have to drag you now. You go out and no, I'm serious. You go out and you spend 132 million on a striker. It should be a 132 million pound striker. Do you get what I'm saying? And the funny thing now, the most painful part is the smaller teams. The smaller teams, right? They are taking the mick in terms of they are. I wouldn't say they are part of the issue, right? Because players are not worth 50 million.
They've
People call
inflated
them
the
80.
price. I
Yes.
was about to even
So
say that. You
at,
cannot
at, at,
blame prices are
at
inflated now
that
on
rate,
players.
the big teams are buying garbage. Do you get what I'm saying?
A high cost.
Imagine
Yeah.
what yes, imagine what Liverpool could have bought for 132 million in a reasonable market. You could have bought an 80 million striker who is an 80 million striker that is scoring you goals. Do you get what I'm saying? Or you buy a 10 that's 116 million and it's a 100. Do you know those times when Barcelona and Real Madrid came and they bought your player for 100 and something million? They were 100 and something million then. As at how many years ago? Not now. Every Dick and Harry now is 100 million. I don't mean to throw any. I'm not saying the players I'll call now
We
are
understand
Dick
what you're
and
saying.
Harry's,
We understand what
right?
you're
But
saying. Yeah.
you talk about Nottingham Forest, the guy that plays as a 6 in England. Oh, he's 100 million. What makes him 100 million? What has he done?
Which guy plays as a six? Are you talking about Elliot Anderson?
Yes. How is he 100 million? Is he half as good as a Rice?
Mhm.
Is this as 75% as good as Rice? 60%, yes, but not 75%, or even 75% as good as Caicedo.
But how much did Enzo
Nah,
go for?
and it's still the same thing. But Enzo, I can even argue, Kingsley, I can argue that Enzo is close to 100 million in terms of his work rate.
We all know Enzo is 80 something million at best. We all know.
Now you
90
okay, 80
something is
something
pushing it.
million, 90
90
something
something is
million,
pushing it.
90 something million.
Is
But
really pushing it.
Enzo's case is even still better. He's a workhorse. In my team currently, even Caicedo is even staying on the bench. They are managing him. He's able to play every 3 days. Every 3 days, 90 minutes. How many players are available now as a midfielder? Check the distance he covers. He covers he covers more distance than Caicedo.
Sobosai does the same thing.
Exactly.
Sobosai is 100 million. I don't think Sobosai is 100
No,
million.
but he does more than Soboslai. He does more than
In a team
Soboslai.
that is
Yeah.
horrible like my team, Sobosai is the only shining light. Put Enzo
Yeah,
in
but
my
he
team
does.
and let's see. Put
No, he
Enzo in
will
my
cook.
team and
He
let's
will
see.
cook. He will cook in your team.
Abeg.
So, Kinsey, what I'm saying is now another issue is the small things are taking the mic in terms of
Yeah.
see. No. He cannot stop. He says, see, as everyone is dragging us, like I passed my neighbor generator slots. You did this to us, Sha. What I'm saying now is the small teams have overinflated their players, even when they know that their players are not good enough. Then what they do is they take that money and go and buy decent people at good prices. That is why that gap has reduced.
Says the club that keeps on doing that type of deal. You did that deal with Brighton how many times?
Get that deal with Brighton, but Caicedo is worth 100 million. We can all agree he's worth 100 million in this market. Yes, he is. Fernandez, we bought him for maybe 105 or so. I can't remember. But you can argue that Fernandez is worth 90 million. Declan Rice is worth 100. He's worth 100 million. He is in this market. But there are still other players. You talk about the prices they are calling. The guy at Crystal Palace, Remind me of his name. He's a midfielder, right? He's 100 million too. I'm like, is it
Foxy,
that they just throw the,
what's going on with Foxy, man?
he
Foxy,
said Brentford
what are you
sold
doing?
Wissa Buemo and sit. Yeah, thank you. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kingsley is serious. Brentford sold. So how is it? But let's think about it critically. You sold
Mm-hmm.
two of your best players, Wissa and Mbuemo, for ridiculous money. Is Mbuemo worth 60 something million?
He's
That
he's
is,
a 20,
I'll say
20 league
50.
goals, a 20 league
Okay,
goal
20. Okay,
winger.
he's worth it. He's worth
Is
it. Wissa, okay, Wissa was bought for 60 something. Do you get what I'm saying? But they've
those
gone to
two
go
are
and
those two.
replace.
The evaluation for those two was kind of fair.
Was
Those
good.
two,
Was
yeah,
good.
I
Okay.
think it
In
was fair.
today's
I think it was
market,
fair.
today's
I think
today's
today's
market is
market
fair.
is fair.
It's
It's
fair.
fair
It's
what
fair.
those two
Okay,
went for.
let's agree. Let's agree to disagree. Let's agree. They've gone and they've replaced those players with people that are cheap.
He got
But go and
Thiago.
see the people. Go and see Igor Thiago. Where did they get that piece from? The product is everywhere, running you ragged. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Even
they
scored
use
two
that
goals
money.
today.
Exactly. They use that money that they've collected from we, the big team. They scammed us.
But okay,
Then they go and,
but you have to think about it. You have to think about it this way. What does this
yeah,
goes to what AB always says on this
yeah,
chart, right? Every single stream, AB is always saying the same thing, and it goes to what
yeah,
AB is saying. The big
yeah,
teams need to change their purchasing philosophy. It's almost similar
yeah.
to how Chelsea, you guys have changed your philosophy of,
Yeah,
you
we
know
don't we
what,
skip Brighton and these
we're
guys.
not buying
We
some
go for the
outrageous
soft.
superstars. We'll go for
Yeah,
the younger talents. We give them
yeah,
a chance. You try them out. The ones that are
yeah,
really really good, you give them a better contract. You keep them. The ones that are not good, you sell them. That's
yeah,
your philosophy. So every big
yeah,
team
yeah, yeah.
now, they need
Yeah.
to sit down
They
and
are
assess their
learning already.
philosophy.
Yes.
They need to assess their philosophy, because if you look at Liverpool, right, the money we spent on all these guys, in hindsight,
Nah,
is a waste.
nah, it's
Because
a
if we're
waste
assessing our
actually.
philosophy,
It's
we
a
could have
waste.
gone for
230 something
cheaper
million.
guys that will come into
Better players and
that
do a
midfield
better job.
and do what you expect them to do. You could have gone for Adam Watson. I mean, Adam Watson would have still gone for an expensive price, but you could have gone for
No,
people
not
like
as much.
that are not as expensive as the guys we went for. Right, in hindsight, this
Yeah,
is hindsight, so whatever. Hindsight is 2020, but could have gone for the cheaper guys that will come and really
yeah,
work hard and do their best. And so,
yeah.
in that sense, you're not really losing that much. So if they don't do well, you don't do what you expect. It's not like you spend so much
Mm,
money on them, right? And if you give a young
exactly.
guy, you get a young guy, give him an opportunity at a big club, that guy will
Mm.
want to do anything possible to
Kingsley.
stay there. He will
Yes,
run.
Kingsley. Okay, are you telling me you not
He
run?
will keep on
An example
running.
is Estavo. We paid, I think we paid 40 something million for Estavo. Do you get? It's expensive for a 16-year-old.
Mhm.
Do you get? But maybe Chelsea were sure that he was not going to flop. A huge gamble. But let me tell you, teams like Brighton are the ones that go and source those type of players. Imagine Estavo being in Brighton and he's playing like this. Estavo will play week in, week out, be bashing teams, doing that his nonsense dribble.
They said he
Boom,
got
boom, boom, boom.
100
He's
million.
100. Are you 100 watts?
They said like
Never.
150. Two
150. What are you
100,
saying?
150. They said like
And people
150.
will gather,
Price.
and to buy.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Isaiah is saying that Chelsea will win tomorrow. I'm hoping there's a watch along. I'm on the hot seat, so I'm hoping Caicedo scores. That will increase his price for those that want to buy Real Madrid. Caution sign.
That's funny. That's
That's
funny.
it. He said Liverpool bought superstars. Laughing out. Okay, is he laughing out loud?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
my opinion.
he's laughing. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So,
Yeah.
so that's it. So that's why you see it has shrinked. The big teams are buying garbage now. They are.
Mm.
And the only teams that are now sensible, maybe I said it a lot of times. The only teams that are now
Even
sensible,
PSG, they are sensible too.
PSG and Chelsea. Those are the only two teams that are like,
Yeah.
this
But
team does it. This camp,
you also have to look at Real
there's
Madrid
a
too in the way
risk.
they are doing business. They are
What
getting the
business are
superstars
they
for
doing?
free. They are getting them for free.
Their own philosophies.
If
Okay,
I
it's
can use
true.
my
They're
name, no,
getting,
if I can use
yeah,
my
they're getting
name
for free.
and
You're
my,
right.
you're coming to a big
Mm,
club, why not come
yeah.
for free? I cannot afford to pay 200
Yeah.
and something plus
Yeah.
million for Mbappe or how much money for these guys. I call them early on, scout them early on, and put
Yeah.
it in the superstar's head, hey, I'm coming for you. So in the next 2 years or so, run
Mm,
down that contract, work hard, and then come and join my team. But
mm,
unfortunately for someone like Konate, they pulled that
mm.
off the table because Konate just simply wasn't
It's
good enough.
garbage. Garbage.
Simply was not. It's
Garbage
simply is just
in,
not good
garbage
enough.
out.
It's not playing well.
Yeah.
It be
Yeah.
saying now they are saying Brazil's chance depends on Estaval. He has already paid his price and he's not been at Chelsea for 6 months. Hmm. That's interesting. I agree. Ikena is saying, Foxy, can we trade Watemada for Isaac? We'll add
Weekend, that's
recharge and money on the top.
recharge card money on top.
No, but
He's
Watemada,
saving
you have to give it to Watemada. That goal that he scored
the
today.
goal. Oh my
That
goodness.
goal.
I stood up from my seat. I had to give him that salute. I say, this brother
Is
he's
a
the
baller.
confidence.
Is a
Everything
baller.
froze. If you notice, everything froze.
What a Messi.
That's how you know a striker. Everything
Chip the
froze. He just
I'm
chipped the
like,
keeper.
whoa, he
Brother,
just chipped the keeper.
who are you? Confidence
The way he made that decision making was just so spot on. It's like
was
if I
mad.
get it,
Was mad.
if I'm in that opportunity to score, I know what I'm going to do, type of thing. AB saying I couldn't believe PSG
Ah,
let Donnarumma leave. But he said the problem with the
yeah,
Madrid model is you need to pay high wages for them, free superstars.
yeah.
Juve had the same model some season
And
back.
it crumbled. It crumbled. It didn't
Mm.
work out. And those super
Astro Club, man, you didn't come for our prediction show yesterday, but my prediction for the game was a draw. I predicted what did I predict? Let me check my notes again. So it was a draw I predicted for the game. You guys remember
1-1
me
draw,
saying that,
I
right?
think.
Was
I
it 1-1
predicted
draw? I said
2-1. Yeah,
no, it was 2-2 draw. It was a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
2-2 draw,
I
yeah.
predicted
2-2 draw West Ham.
2-1,
Tough game.
2-1, 2-1, 2-1 to West Ham.
Everybody on the stream said that we're going to lose. So I'm the only one
Ikena
I'm the only one that's
predicted
holding
5
the fort down. Ikena said 5-2. I'm the only one holding the fort
5.
down saying it's 2-2. So hopefully, and it's slot and the
Give us
boys
your
don't
prediction.
disappoint me. But
Foxy, please. Chelsea win tomorrow. We'll see.
Astro
I'm
Club,
on the
what's your
hot seat.
prediction for the game tomorrow? What do you think will happen? Do you think we'd win or you've given up hope? But yeah, interesting stuff. Let's talk about Spurs.
Oh my God. Kingsley, I told you this thing that when we're shouting, oh, Spurs are nice, I said, don't do it. Do not do it, brother.
Oh,
Because
let
when
the
we
Saints
go
go
marching,
marching in.
where are they marching? Come on,
Oh,
will they
let
sit
the
down?
Saints go
Where
marching in.
they are not marching anywhere.
Man, I was like, what is going on? They looked dead. They looked
Dead. Is
dead.
not
And shout
Kingsley.
out to Chukwueze. Chukwueze could have really, man, that guy could have had like 2 goals.
He misses chances. I say my sports stocks is down.
And that Vicario is a dumbass. What was that? He
That guy
came
is
out.
useless. Just clear your lies. I'm like, safety first.
Vicario is a dumb ass.
As a keeper, you come out to the throwing line.
Just
Are you
kick it to the
it's trying
stands.
to be
That ball should be in the stands.
yes.
You pass the
Oh my
ball
God.
to the
He
Fulham
was
player,
trying to be
pass it
funny. He's
back.
trying to be funny. He's
The
trying to
way
be smart and funny.
that guy curved that ball into the net. Like, damn.
His name is Harry Wilson now. That's what
Is
he does. Forcing. He's
damn.
the master. If that ball fell to the road, immediately he did like this. That guy just laid it off to him. He just look at the post once,
Once.
repeating. Hmm. My
And then
brother.
Vicario is raising up
Yeah,
his
he
hand
was
like, I'm
blaming.
like,
I was like,
are
why are
you
you
dumb?
blaming?
Like, bro, are you dumb? Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Are you crazy, man? But you have to shout out Kudus. I feel like Spurs, they
He
didn't really
went
have
to
a
the
good game.
wrong he went to the wrong club. That
He went to the
brother.
wrong
Ah,
club. Just
George.
imagine Kudus at Liverpool, bro.
Ah,
Ah,
God. He will replace Salah like he will just enjoy his game. Ah, God. I
but
know the funny thing.
Kudus is a player. He was the
Is a
only one.
baller.
He was trying his best to cross the
Walking,
ball,
walking,
trying his
walking.
best with
And
everything. And then that one
they're
chance,
playing him out of position. I hope you know.
oh, off the right wing, right?
Should be
That
left or
one
10.
that one chance he gets, boom,
Mm,
strikes that ball.
mm.
Wow, it's crazy. But do you know the problem for me? The problem for me
Mm.
when I was watching that game, Spurs, they could have this game, they could have gotten a draw from this game. The
If they
issue,
want them.
I think what I feel like was the
Mm.
problem was that
Yeah.
Xavi Simons sub.
God
When
bless.
Xavi Simons came on, I feel like he
Mm.
killed the game. That guy
He's
has
garbage.
nothing to offer.
Thank God we didn't buy
He
him.
has nothing to that
People are
brother has
people
nothing
are
to offer.
people are Chelsea. They were just one time he will do like this, he will score, he will do like this. They were telling us to pay 60 million, and we're like, 60 million for what? For this guy? No, we're not.
Even when
We're
I went
not
to
paying
watch
60
when I
million.
went to watch him, I was like, yeah, maybe this guy
Salary,
has something, but
salary
nothing. He
200,000
looks like he doesn't
is
even
what
want to be
was
there.
200,000 is what they are paying him.
That guy is just can barely pass, can barely do it. That guy is ass. I'm not going to lie. Right now he's very
Complete,
underwhelming.
complete
Kolomwani, that brother kept on running and trying his best and doing
time,
everything, but nothing. That's
nothing.
first team, man. I don't know. I don't know.
And Kingsley, I will tell you something. Do you know something? I agree with Fox's comments. Do you know something? Let's agree to disagree. Posukoglu had Thomas Frank has a better team than Posukoglu had. Do you agree?
In terms
They
of
do
who?
have a
In terms of
in terms of
Xavi
the
Simons,
midfield. No, the
who is the
midfield.
who is the
No,
who is the who is the
Javi
good
Simons
person?
on paper. No, Paulinho. I was it, whatever his name is. Is
You're
it
just
Paulinho?
calling Paulinia as the only
Paulinho,
good person.
Kudus is there too.
Yeah, but
Kudus is there.
Kulusevski is not.
Xavi,
Kulusevski is out. Madison is out. We
Xavi,
don't know what will happen
Xavi,
when Kulusevski and Madison come back.
Xavi
We don't know if
Simons is still
things will
good.
improve for Thomas Frank. But
Mm.
I don't know. Javi Simons is just I don't know. I don't know what the
Say,
problem is with Javi Simons, but I don't know.
Fox is saying Xavi Simons was available on a free twice. That's the only time you would take him, but never pay serious money for him. Wow, that's
What-
crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. As I
Say
said,
they
and the
spent
shots
40
must go.
million
How can you lose matches with these players when they bought all these players? They were favorites to win every trophy
every
this season.
trophy this season.
I think this game against West Ham is the deciding
Mm.
game for Arne Slot. Anything that happens, he goes to West Ham and he not just loses, he loses badly. I think that's the end.
I think he should go. To
I
be
think
honest,
that's the end.
there's no
And
point
if the
wasting your
players
time.
if the players go and purposely get this loss, it's just show
Just
that
to
man, they don't want him
kick out,
anymore. They want this guy
kick out
out.
the manager.
But I don't know. It's just if you can't beat West Ham,
Then you can't beat anybody.
who can
You
you beat?
can't. You can't beat Sunderland. You can't beat Burnley. You
You
can't
know
beat.
who can you beat? Like
Who are
he
you
needs
beating?
to. It's not even about. And guys, I want to be honest with you guys. It's not just about West Ham because people are looking at West Ham as like a must win, which is true. But if he has to get more than just a win in one game,
Convincing
he has to
win.
get a winning run.
Convince.
You
Yes.
get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He has to win West
Yeah.
Ham. He has to win Sunderland. He has to go on
Mm.
like my next couple games. I have to win,
Like
draw.
four
I
games,
have to not
three. Even if
lose.
you do 3 games straight, win, or
Don't
4 games without
even if
losing,
even the next 5 games, you should just not
don't
lose.
lose. Lose.
Win or draw the next
Win
five.
or draw.
You
Yeah,
draw
win or
West
draw.
Ham. You draw West Ham.
Mm.
Fine. I don't think they will just you draw West Ham. I don't think they will sack him. Right? Depends
Mm.
on how
Even
he
two
draws.
two wins and 3 draws, he will still keep the job.
You still have the job because you'll
Yeah.
just be like it's a crisis. It's getting us out of the crisis type of thing.
Mm.
But
Mm.
you lose to West Ham, bro. Chevy saying they haven't sacked him yet. Let's bet he gets sacked and the next manager does far worse.
What?
Says the United fan. Man, United fans are coming with their trauma.
They
They're trying to
never
push
wish
it
him
on us.
well.
No,
If he
but I
loses,
get what Chevy is saying. I get what Chevy is saying. Like, what's the guarantee that the next manager will do well? That's also another fear. And I see what Chevy is saying. Because people are saying it might be Iraola. People are saying it might be
for your
there were
coach,
like a list of people that people were
Realo doesn't
predicting.
mess around.
There were a list of people that
Doesn't
people were
mess around.
predicting might be the next one if an slot goes. They were saying Jurgen Klopp. They were saying Iraola.
Jurgen
They were
Klopp
saying
coming back.
Yeah, a return of
No,
Jurgen Klopp. They were saying Iraola. They were
is it
saying
just to stabilize the club?
to stabilize the club. That's what people were saying. To who comes in? Who comes in?
That
They
brother
were
is doing
saying
his advert money. He will not come
they
back
were saying
Kingsley.
Steven Gerrard. They were
No,
saying
no, just avoid Gerard.
who else? Who else were they saying? Some
You
people
will
were
be ready.
floating
You
Zidane.
will be ready. You
Some
will
people were
be
floating. Some people
relegated.
were floating Zidane.
Yeah,
But
Zidane. But Zidane in your club, you guys will cook Kingsley.
Zidane does not speak English. I don't think
Does
he
it
speaks
matter?
English.
Does it matter? Does it matter?
So, but
Mancini.
at the end of the day, right?
Mancini too
At the
is
end of
good.
the day,
Mancini is
it
good.
looks like even if they should get somebody was even saying Glasner. Glasner was also thrown out there. Glasner too as well. But
Yeah. Gerard is
out of
relegation. Just avoid
everybody
him.
that they have, out of everyone's name I've heard
But
so
you need
far,
somebody to manage you for 6 months. So who is that person?
out
Glasner
out
will
of
not leave Crystal Palace.
out of everybody I've seen so far, I would
Mm.
rather Iraola. I will not lie to you.
Realo will not leave
I would
mid-season
rather
to manage you for 6 months.
fair enough, fair
He
enough, fair
will
enough,
not
fair
do
enough, fair
that.
enough.
And Iraola needs time. Remember when he went to Bournemouth, his first 10 games, he lost almost everything.
Yeah,
You remember?
I
And
remember, I remember, I remember.
he kept on saying, then he only had maybe 2 draws and the rest were losses. He kept on saying that he's trying to make the team understand the way. But when they clicked, Kingsley, they clicked. Since then till now. And it's not a one season wonder. It's different
It's been
from
crazy.
us. Yes, it's not. It's a Roberto's song. Bring him home to Liverpool. Hmm. Steven G is gonna be Maradona as Argentina's coach for you guys. Oh, disaster. It was disaster.
Steven G is just a sentimental thing, bro. It's
Nah.
sentimental.
Even
Yeah.
Lampard will do a
The
better
only
job than
honestly
Steven
speaking,
Gerrard.
the only person that can come back and save us might be Jurgen Klopp, bro. Maybe Jurgen Klopp.
You guys should allow this
Say,
brother rest.
brother, you're the soul of this club.
Let him continue his
Be our
advert.
coach for life. Like,
Trivago.
sign a contract
Except,
for the rest of
except,
your life,
ex-
bro.
except Liverpool is on Trivago app and he books you guys.
Yeah,
He's not coming.
we don't
He's
care.
not coming.
Sign a
He's
contract for
not
the
coming.
rest of your life.
Oh,
Sign a
Gareth
contract.
Southgate is there. Oh my days. Say I'll take Gareth
Nah,
Southgate.
man,
No,
no
I'm
Gareth
joking.
Southgate.
Jeez. Yeah, that's up.
Bro,
That's not bad. It's not that bad. But we Gareth Southgate be bad. You guys will be boring,
some
but he will win. He
archaic
will
football.
win.
You guys are complaining about Arsenal and set piece.
What do you want? What do you want?
You've not seen
Listen,
some
listen,
five
listen,
four
listen,
one. You've not seen
listen.
some
We
four
can
four two where we're all everybody behind the ball.
listen. There's no satisfying Liverpool fans. What do
Bro,
you want? What do
hell
you want?
no, man. Hell
Do you
no.
want to win?
Nah,
Do you
nah,
want
nah,
to
nah,
win?
nah, nah, nah.
Do you? No, no,
Gareth
no. But
Southgate
Southgate
is
will get
for
some
sure.
wins.
See, Southgate comes,
1-0,
brother. You get
1-0, 2-1,
zero
1-0.
zero. You get some
Zero
zero
zero.
zero,
Very fun. But you are weak. You are getting
bro.
along. That's it.
Nah,
So so that's it. If they tell you choose between losing 9 straight games
yeah.
and winning 8 out of them, that bores you to death.
Mm.
8 draws, 8 win or 7 wins. Okay, let's do. Gareth Southgate will be like
Southgate is a
7 wins.
competition
Four,
manager, though.
not really. Not really. Not really.
I feel like he would do well
Competition
in
manager.
cups.
Did he win anything in the competition manager? He didn't win anything. So I really call him
Yeah, but
competition manager.
to be fair,
He's
he
just
got
a
to
manager.
finals though. He got to some
Which
finals. So
final? He didn't win. He's not competition manager, beg. So what we say, if it's 9 games Gareth Southgate played, he will probably win 6 and 3 draws. But you see those 6, you will be bored to death.
God,
1-0. You
Liverpool
can have
fans will
like
not even be able to
four
watch
one
their own
zero.
game.
Everybody in Anfield will just cross their hand. You guys are
You
leading,
suck
but
the
your hands
life
will be.
out of the fans at Anfield, bro. Like, what the hell am I watching?
Oh my
God,
god.
man.
Avoid him.
Chevy saying
Avoid
Klopp to
Nagelsmann.
spoil his legacy. I don't think Klopp will
No.
spoil it. I feel like
I
once
don't
Klopp
think he should
comes,
go back.
the
No,
most
no, no.
important thing is the fitness. Everybody has to be
Second
fit.
coming, second coming doesn't end well. Just avoid it.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It
Mourinho
might
did
not be
it.
there.
Yeah.
It might not be
At the end
there,
of the
but
day, you guys will be shouting, sack him, sack him, sack him. Yeah. It's a 1-0.
mm,
See what SSB says. It's a 1-0. And possession will be 35%. My God,
Let them
that's
have the
Nuno.
ball.
You must well
Let
just
them,
go and get Nuno.
let
You
them
are
have the
just
ball.
go and get Nuno.
Immediately you get the ball, just go long. Let them have the ball.
God,
That's the style of play.
Southgate. Oh
Nah,
my,
nah,
but
nah, nah, nah.
Southgate will get you into top four. I'm
I
sure of
think
that.
honestly, if on a
You
serious
might not
note,
win the title.
on a
You might not
serious
win the
note,
title.
out of all the guys that they floated their name, Iraola is the only one I feel excited about. Iraola or
Iraola is
Glasner.
not coming
I feel
this
like no,
season.
no, no. I
He's
know, I know,
not.
I know, I know. I'm just saying,
Yes,
like as a next long-term
long term.
coach, yeah,
I think
Iraola
Glasner might be better
or
for you
Glasner
guys.
are the two
Glasner
guys
will be
that
better.
I
Yeah,
feel excited about. Glasner in terms of I know if Glasner comes to my team
you know what you're getting.
defensively,
Oh
will be
my God,
sound, will
you
be
will fix it.
organized. If
Yes,
what's his name? And Glasner is a man that is not
you will
scared. He's not
not
scared.
scared of
He
what?
doesn't give a damn. You see what
Yeah,
happened in the Crystal Palace Liverpool game, right?
yeah,
Where it was like 1-1. What did he do? He brings in Nketiah. He brings in
yeah.
guys to score.
Let's go. Let's
Glasner
go.
is that type.
Let's go.
He's not
Yeah,
scared. So we need that kind of
yeah,
a coach that has that kind of mentality.
yeah.
Iraola, he smiles a lot and he's like a chill guy. He's a cool guy, but
He's always
I feel like
writing. Once he's losing,
he's a
he's
smart
writing.
guy. He's a smart guy
Yeah.
too. So yeah, I don't know. Those two are the ones that I feel more confident about. But I don't know. Fox is saying if Xabi Alonso was still at Leverkusen, he would have been the easy choice.
His
Can we see him
choice.
managing
Yeah.
Liverpool? Can see him managing Liverpool in the future. Mm. But is that
I feel
Real
like
Madrid
that
now? I
that
feel
Real
like Real
Madrid,
Madrid
it
is the
looks like
peak.
a labored job to him.
But it's the peak of like coaching, right? It's like coaching Real Madrid is like, bro, you're adding that to your adding that,
I feel. Do you know what I feel? Look,
is huge
he spent more years in Liverpool, right, than at Real Madrid
than at Real
in his
Madrid.
career.
Did he? Did he?
I don't know how many years did he spend. Compare.
Let me check.
Chevy is saying these men haven't coached a big team. You can't tell if they can handle it. See Amorim. He
Yeah.
outcoached Pep with Sporting, but losing to 10 men ever. United fans, forgive him. It's just a blip. That's a blip. Anyway, Kingsley, Everton
Yeah.
today were battered. Yes, they were battered without that
It was the
the guy
same.
that got
He spent the same amount of years. 5-5.
they spent is 5-5.
Hmm.
Ah, wait, say where is Benitez?
Hmm.
Would you guys take back Benitez?
No.
Why?
I just want a manager with fresh ideas. A modern manager.
Oh, he's with Panathinaikos. Ooh, avoid him, please.
All
He
those
will keep
Greece
you in the
guys.
league.
All
He
those
will keep
Greece
you in
guys, the
the league.
Postecoglous.
No, but Benitez
But
is
honestly, I don't
Spanish.
think on a serious note though, I feel like
Mm.
and it's not some part of me is just feeling like he might not lose to West Ham.
Might win West Ham, right?
I think
Buy
I
him
think he
more
might
time.
I think he'll buy himself more time. That guy is a sneaky guy. I think for him, this is the reason. Do you know what I'm saying?
Only gonna social vibes. That's the
The
vibe he's giving me.
the reason why I'm saying that is when
Yeah.
we saw the run of games this guy had to go on, he would have been sacked in those run of games. If he had
Which one? Which one of the games?
lost to Crystal Palace, lost to Aston
Oh
Villa,
yes,
lost
yes,
to Real
yes,
Madrid,
yes,
lost
yes,
to
yes,
City,
yes, yes.
he
But
would
he
have been
went through it.
sacked. But he went through
Yes.
those run of games. He survived. He
Yeah.
survived at least two. He gave
Survive.
us hope. He won two
Yeah.
out of those four.
Mm.
So some part of me is feeling like, okay, Nottingham Forest, they cooked us. He overplayed his
Mm.
hand. PSV came, he fucked up. Let's
Mm.
see if he learns against West Ham. Let's see what he does. So part of me is still like, I know Ikena will be like, Kingsley, you're still having hope. Why you having hope? Blah, blah, blah. But part of me feels like, yeah, he might survive it. So we'll see.
SSB saying say and is Palmer playing. Oh, he's not playing. See, let's analyze. If Maresca uses him, I won't be happy because he's coming back from injury. Why
I think
throw him into that
he can
game?
come in if you guys are
He
winning,
can
like, or you guys are
come
playing
in
and you need to score.
second
Yeah,
half,
he can
not
come
first
in.
half, not first half. I don't think it's a good idea because he's not going to give us any running power, right? But Kingsley, Arsenal fans, oh my God, there's no single Arsenal fan that think that they would draw. Every single Arsenal fan online are saying they will come to the bridge. Some are saying 3-0, some are saying 3-1, Some are saying
Mm-hmm.
2-0. I'm saying, this is interesting. That you look down on my team, you come to Stamford Bridge and you think you beat me 3-0.
Mm.
Hmm. Oh God. Disrespect. And is that disrespect I want? They will beat me 3-0. Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
That's fine. Maresca himself as a coach, has he lost 3-0 since he took over from Chelsea? Okay, Arsenal has beaten him a big margin in the Emirates, I think.
The
I think he's
Emirates
lost. I think we lost three
as
something.
Chelsea
Three,
manager
I think so, 3-1 or
last
so.
season. No, you guys didn't lose last season in the Premier League. It was
In
one
the
zero.
Emirates.
It was
Was it
one
1-0?
zero. Yes,
Okay. Okay,
it was
so
one
yeah.
zero. See you like by a bad margin.
Yeah, SSB say they are treating Chelsea like a mid-table club. Yes, like I'm serious. Every single fan cam of AFTV, other Arsenal fans predicting the lowest I have seen.
Yeah.
The only person, the only as I've analyzed more than 30 of them on several channels. The
Mm-hmm.
only Arsenal fan that came out and said, "Oh, it feels like that game will be 1-0,"
Mm-hmm.
is Robbie from AFTV. And even
Mm.
at that, he still said, "Oh, he's weary." But the rest,
I feel like
oh,
people will be
3-0.
people that don't want Arsenal to win this league will be on
Yeah,
Chelsea side. Like people
the
that
whole
pray
league,
for Arsenal
the
that
whole league, the whole league will be on our side tomorrow,
wow
including the
man.
referee. Including the referee will be on our side tomorrow. Yes, you don't think so?
I think no, I think
Which
so. I think so.
which fan in the league now would want Arsenal to win tomorrow?
I
Mention one fan.
think
There's
so.
no fan.
That's
There's
because
no fan.
you guys seem like the only people to stop them. You guys seem
Yeah.
like the only
So
team to stop them at this
at,
point.
at this point in time, let's see 3-0, 2-0. I was like, you come to Stamford Bridge and you keep clean sheets.
Mm.
Ah. Some people even say they will batter Chelsea. Chelsea will be battered
Do you know what?
4-0.
This could be
I
a game
was
that
like,
Chelsea can even win Arsenal 1-0. Like it could be a game that
just
you
like
guys
you
you just find a way
you
to
batter
beat them
us.
1-0,
Ah,
2-0 type
Kingsley.
of game.
Kingsley. When after I
Do you know
watched
my
them
do you know
now,
the issue? The issue is this.
mm,
If you guys score them first, that might not be a
mm,
good thing for them because they will come out and play, right?
which is good.
Which
We
if
want
for
them to
them, it's
come
not a
out
good
and
thing for
play.
them because they will come out
Yes.
and play, and then you guys on the counter, you guys are dangerous on the counter.
And
Because
there's no set piece option. We will not give them set piece option. It's not going to be available at the bridge tomorrow,
I think it will be a tough
right?
game. It will be a very tough.
So we see the whole world will be cheering on Chelsea. We'll see what happens. They need to show up. What I'm expecting tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
I need to see a London there. I need to see yellow cards. I need to see Rich
There will be
James
tackles.
fighting.
Caicedo,
Yes,
all these guys will be
fighting,
tackles.
like head to head with
I
Declan
just hope
Rice.
you guys
Like
don't get a red card because that would impact your game.
Kingsley. I was about saying that like
Ah,
with the fights coming in.
Caicedo red card.
We're done. We're
Caicedo
done.
red card on easy. Wow.
I beg you, don't say no
Caicedo
jinx.
red card on easy. You're
No,
cool.
no, 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 no. He
That's
won't
it.
do that. He won't.
You don't
But
think
what
anybody
I
can get a red card in your game? You guys have been
someone
getting red
well,
cards.
we can, but we've
You got
slowed
red
down
card
on the red cards.
against you got red card when you played at Old Trafford against United. You got a red card. So
True. But tomorrow, I think what we should try to do is to make them get a red card. It's possible at the
the
bridge.
only indisciplined person that will get a red card from Arsenal is Miles Lewis
Miles Lewis
Skelly.
Kelly.
And that brother will not start.
Calafiore can get a red card. He can.
Alafiori will not get a red card.
You think so?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think so.
I will say you said so.
But
I will say you said so.
but anyways,
He'll be on when Estabo will come on, right? You think he's not going to get a card? He's going
it's
to get a
arguable.
card.
It's arguable.
He would get a card. I'm so sure
Yeah,
of that.
it's arguable. Guys, make sure you like this stream and please, if you've not done so, subscribe to our channel. Tomorrow we have a watch along for Chelsea versus Arsenal. So guys, come back for that watch along. It's going to be crazy.
I'll be on the hot seat.
Chelsea versus
I will,
Arsenal. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Say Caicedo is too disciplined to get sent off in a big game. He get booked at the most. Yeah, fair enough. But 2 yellow cards is
Mosquera
a
red
red
card.
card. So who knows, right?
Mosquera red card. Kingsley, somebody is getting a red card
Yeah.
tomorrow. I have that feeling.
It's a game that it's a game that somebody might get a red card.
Ah,
Caicedo 2 yellow cards.
No, I don't think so. There are several games he's had a yellow, and he doesn't go for the tackles. He just runs after you. He won't make the tackle. He just runs after you. The only ref that given him a second yellow was that guy doesn't like us. If it was that guy
Mm,
refing this game, I'm sure we're going to lose. But if it's Anthony Taylor, you know Anthony Taylor, he will give you
mhm,
card. So don't do it. There's no point doing it. He will give you card. Tomorrow, a lot of people would get yellow card. A lot.
mhm,
Anthony Taylor is going to bring out that card. You're going to see it
mhm.
constant. Do you get law and order? He's the officer. Law and order.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. He wants to be on the
And I
spotlight.
in Chelsea, you
So
guys have
tomorrow.
to show us that you're really world champions. Don't fall
Oh my
hand.
God. We don't Ekena, we don't like this pressure. This is pressure, right? Good. But I like as
Okay.
Arsenal fans are coming with the mind that they will dismantle us at the bridge. Do you get
Mm,
what I'm saying? It's good. It's good.
okay.
And my
Final.
prayer for them is that they
Yeah.
don't receive what they received at Sunderland. Do you get what I'm saying? The
Where it
disappointment
becomes
they received.
like a 2-2.
They will probably receive that.
Mm. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me would be I'm not for Spurs. I don't think he's. Let's see for Thomas Frank. He's gone through like 4 losses now, really
Mm-hmm.
bad losses, right? So I don't know how he's going to turn things around. Is he moving towards Postecoglou again?
Mm-hmm.
Postecoglou's form, right? You talk about that. You talk about the game tomorrow. I think we'll see what happens. Every Arsenal fan in the world
Mm.
thinks they would win us. Oh, the bridge is nothing. Someone even said the bridge is nothing. We win there. We've been winning there. I'm just like, okay, you've been winning there. Okay, if you think so, disrespect the bridge. Let's see. So we say Ateta Maresca fights. Ateta will be the one jumping on the sideline and fighting tomorrow. He will get
Mm.
the card. Even on the Anthony Taylor is going to book him tomorrow. Do you get?
Mm.
So what I want to see from my guys tomorrow is fights.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect. Like make them know that they came to a ground. You don't make them breathe.
Yeah.
Snuff out the life out of them. No breathing space for them. No opportunity. First of all, no opportunity for set piece. Do you get what I'm saying? No corners. We should make sure that corners is as dry as a desert. That's the first thing. From their coach, that's the first thing. No corners. Do you get what I'm saying? You keep them at throw-ins at worst, and you go at them every moment you have. Go at them. Don't give them chance. Let the fans have to be loud. We score, the fans have to be like Madueke. People even said Madueke comes to Stamford Bridge and scores the winner. Say, are these people mad? Are they mad? Madueke will come to the bridge. Does he think he's going to play well at the bridge? He should go and ask Mason Mount what we did to him. He's going to be booed seriously tomorrow. If they think they will start they'll probably they should not even try that. But if they think they will start Madueke and hoping that he will score, okay, someone even say, oh, Martinelli scores us. Okay, that's good. Do you get? But I want to see someone say Madueke scores the winner. We'll see. Right? Fingers crossed. But Chelsea, they really need to want it. There has to
Mm-hmm.
be fights. Because it's who shows up. Right? They need to show up and shut down the disrespect that Arsenal has showed us from Wednesday when we won Barcelona. And they told us, they are saying that Barcelona is a garbage team. That win meant nothing. Right? From that Wednesday till now, they've shown us disrespect. We have to make them respect us. Arsenal will respect us at the bridge. Their head will be down when they're leaving the bridge. That's a loss. That's what I want. That's
Why
all
did
for
it? Why
me.
did this sound like? Why did this sound like a threat?
No, no, no. If
Your
I'm
final
no,
thought sounded like a threat.
the
Their
dressing
head will
room.
be down. Did it, guy,
That's the way I'm
chill.
hyping my players. Like you have to hype them. They have to be. It's a fight. They should not take it like it's a London derby.
Fair enough.
The
Fair enough.
disrespect has been too much. Family James, this is what I've been saying to my
I,
to my players. Disrespect has been too
fair
much. This
enough.
is
Fair
Stamford
enough. Fair
Bridge.
enough.
They live here with
Fair-
nothing. Yes, not even a draw. Say,
Ah man, Foxy said
I'm
Martinelli will play
telling you,
like he's from Bolivia.
you know,
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Final thoughts for me. I really, really hope that we don't lose. I know people will be very excited for an Slot to get sacked and we'll have a new coach and maybe things will turn around. But like what Chevy was
Might not,
saying
might not.
on this chat, it
Yeah.
might not be the case. A new manager
Mm.
might just be the same outcome, right? We don't want to go through that cycle of manager to manager to manager to manager type of thing. But it's how the team plays, right? It's
Mm.
how we show up. If it's still really bad and the in-game subs are just really, really horrible, then
Mm.
how many times will we keep trying the same things and getting the same outcome? Then it's time to
Outcome, yeah.
go, right? It's time
Yeah.
to just call a spade a spade. This man cannot change
Yeah.
things. He has run out of
Yeah.
ideas. He's clueless. It's time for him to
Yeah.
just pack
Done.
up his bag and go. And I think this West Ham game is the game that really, really decided because a lot of fans are done. A lot of fans are just, they've lost any belief. But a good,
Mm.
convincing win from the team, right,
Mm.
would really start setting out that spark. It would start that spark for some people to believe again and be like, okay, let's see what happens when we
There's
play the
something
next
there.
one. Let's see what happens when we play
Yeah.
the next one. So I'm hoping that we get a win. I'm hoping we get a win, but my prediction is a draw. I think we will get a
Mm.
draw, just given our recent form and how we are moving, right? And for Chelsea, Arsenal, this is a game
Mm.
that either team can win. And this is a game that most likely will just end in a draw. So let's see what happens. Shout out to Foxy, Astro Cup, AB,
So now,
SSB, Ikena, every single person that joined the live today.
Dorcas,
Isaiah,
Isaiah, Isaiah.
Chevy. Shout out to all of
Yeah.
you guys that commented, man. Thank you guys so much for coming to our live 5:30 p.m. CST every single day. If you've not done so, please subscribe. We are actually on the road to 5K subscribers. So, guys, please subscribe. Tomorrow we're doing the watch along for Chelsea versus Arsenal. So come for our watch along tomorrow. Let's see what happens in that watch along. Bye,
Mm.
guys.
Right.